What's up, everybody? Back with some World of Tanks Blitz. So today we're taking a look at the WZ-114. So I have an absolutely insane replay to share with you guys, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. And at the bottom of the screen where my tanks are, you can see two tanks. Well, technically you can see the Charlemagne, but I don't have that, so two tanks. And there's a reason for this. So this replay I'm going to show you is very high damage. There's the yawn. Anyways, very high damage. And I actually beat my damage record. And the reason I have the TS5 at the bottom of my tank hanger is because the TS5 held my previous damage record. So if I go to the TS5 here, and we go to its stats and its damage, the most amount of damage I've ever done previously was 5,262 damage. Which, I mean, for a tier 8, it's not that bad. This thing, it absolutely chunked. But now I beat that damage record with the WZ-114. So if you don't know what this is a tier 9 collector Chinese heavy tank, and the TS5 is a tier 8 premium American tank destroyer, so it's a lot different. But let's take a look at the stats, and then I will show you guys the replay of the tank. So this thing, first off, this has double sandbags, so you can get a lot of HP with this. Speaking of HP, we have 2,398 HP. So basically 2,400 HP. 470 per shot. It's got a reload of 14 seconds, so a bit of a long reload. That's why the fire rate's only 4.8 seconds, or 4.3 seconds, or minutes. I don't know what it is, but something like that. Penetration, 272 millimeters. The armor is actually pretty good. Speed is 26 kilometers an hour. Let's go. Okay, we're up on here now. So, yeah, reload time is 14.03 seconds. And then we have 2,010 damage per minute. Which, to be honest, it's not the best. The armor piercing, 470. High explosive or gold rounds is 390, and then the high explosive is 600 damage, which is quite surprising. Aiming time is 4.3 seconds. It's got 0.312 dispersion, and then it's got 18 gun elevation, or 18 degrees of gun elevation, 9 degrees of gun depression, so a good amount of gun depression. And then top speed is 32 going forward and 14 going backwards. But the average speed is about 26. It's got 11.3 on its power to weight. And yeah, I mean, everything else is kind of just there. I have the Tesseract for some reason on it. I just thought it would look cool, and it kind of does. Well, actually, I've had this for a while on it now, but we have the, I believe this is, I'll play with you later, dude. I promise. Alright, so this is, I believe, called Zulong. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but, you know, this is a very cool camo for this tank. Absolutely love it. You can see the little tassels on the front. They jiggle, and then you have these, like, 4 ribbons, and then a giant gun on it. This looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Now, if you look closely, and you look at the string or the hair or whatever coming off the sides that are covering the tires, you can actually, if you look closely and at the bottom, you can actually see that that's moving, which I thought was so cool when I noticed it. Maybe if I go like this, you'll see it's moving. So, yeah, very cool camo. And yeah, on to the replay. It's 5 minutes, 18 seconds, and we're on Lagoon. fighting tier 8 and tier 9, unfortunately. I wish this was a tier 10 match, but unfortunately it's not. So what do we have up against us? E75, M5 Yo, Object 452K, Tortoise, Borsig, Batchat, a IS3, and then the Waffle, the tier 8. And then on our team we have a Conway, E75, STI, me, AMX 5100, another Waffle, and a Rue 151 or 251. So we're gonna start by making our way towards A, and that's kind of where we're just gonna stay for the game. I was asking anyone who if they were down to tune after, because I was just bored. I was just playing around and just bored and stuff. So we're gonna drive to A. I'm not sure, but hopefully this replay doesn't lag out like my last one. If it does, I am sorry. There's really nothing I can do about it, so yeah. But as you see, we're chilling at 30 kilometers. I mean, we are going uphill and chilling at 30 kilometers. 31, 32. So yeah, this thing, once it gets going, it actually has a lot of speed. Also, this thing's really good at hull down positions. So we spot the Object, Yo, and the E, and we get a nice 474 damage shot into the Yo, damaging his ammo rack slightly. The Tortoise already killed our teammate, which is not the best for what's happening. Alright, so we're going to move up. Let's see, maybe we can get a shot on the Object or the Yo again. I'm spotted now, and I get a shot from an unknown player. We get a shot, though, on that Object for a nice chunk. We're up to 943 damage so far. We got a bounce from somebody. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, I was testing my sensitivity. Yeah, it felt weird. We have the IS-3 on the side. The Waffle's back there. We have the Object again. Let's see. 489 into the Object, bringing him down to a one-shot. We're up to good, we're up to 1,432 damage, which is good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push around this way. I get shot by the, I believe it was the Yo that shot me, but I don't really care because I got so much HP. We're going to aim it on the IS-3 turret. Never mind. And we're going to bounce one. He bounces me, though, so it's not really like that matters. We have the E75 to my left, and maybe we can get a shot into the E75 turret. Nice 505 into the turret of the E75. He shoots me for 287. So let's be real, who won that trade? Now we have the Yo behind me. Let's see, maybe we can scare him off. We shoot him in the engine deck for 415, bringing our total damage up to 2,352 so far. I cap A, and now I have... Here, hold on. Look at this. I have these two tanks in front of me, the IS-3 M5 Yo. Behind me I have the E75, and over there's the, just behind this rock. I can't zoom out, unfortunately, like if you are on PC. But behind this rock is that Waffle. So, and if you look at the map, I'm basically surrounded. So, yeah, not the best situation for me, but I aim it on the Yo. He bounces the Yo, or the guy bounces me. Light him on fire for 674. My teammate kills the Yo. I move up because I'm not really too... At that point, I wasn't scared of the IS-3 because it's tier 8. Get a nice 440 damage shell into the IS-3. Bringing our total damage up to 2,466 so far. Waffle's trying to run. I load into HE, and unfortunately, my reload's a bit too long, so we can't get it out. But that's fine. Aiming on the guy there, and we get a nice 432 shell into him. We're up to almost 4,000 damage so far. Remember, the DPM on this tank is not the best. For reference, my previous damage record was with the TS5, like I told you guys. And that has a 7-second reload. This has double. This has a 14-second reload. So I'm surprised I was able to do this much damage. Anyways, we have the Borsig behind me. So we aim it on the Borsig, see if I can maybe HE him, and I can't. and we get a nice slap into that Borsig. He's now at half health. I believe my teammate shot him too. We're up to 4,359 damage. There's 3 players on my team and there's 3 on the enemy team. We get a nice 485 into him as well, bringing our damage up to 484, or 4,844, my bad. And we get a nice shot into his... Actually, no, we don't. We don't get it out. It was about the same time, but at the E75 shot slightly before I did. So all that's left is the Tortoise and the Waffle, which are both spotted. The Tortoise aims on me, he bounces me. I somehow got that shot in, so 516 in that Tortoise, bringing our damage up to 5,360. I'm just sticking my turret in the air. He bounces me. We aim in on the Waffle with a high explosive, and boom! 466 into that guy, bringing our damage up to 5,840 with a little ram that we just did. Let's see if we can aim it on this guy's turret. Boom. 455 into him. Now, total, he kills me, actually. I don't really care at that point, because look at the damage. 6,300 damage, basically. That was a lot, and I'll clarify it with going to my account and showing you guys. So, 6,295 damage. We got an ace, obviously. 2,280 blocked. 1 destroyed, 7 damaged. An absolute insane win. Even for me getting destroyed there at the end, at least my team won. So, yeah. And obviously at that point I got a ton of credits. So, yeah. Obviously top on the team. I mean, look at how much the enemy did, Bat Chat did compared to how much I did. And our Waffle was even AFK. And the Roo. Well, the Roo wasn't AFK. He just killed himself instantly, so... Yeah. 6,295 damage is absolutely insane. So, just to clarify, here it is. If you click on it, it will now say WZ-114. We did a lot of damage there. And, yeah, so... This, to be honest, is one of my favorite tanks. I absolutely love the WZ-114. I would recommend picking it up, and I actually picked it up with, hold up. I picked it up with the pack where it had the WZ-122 TM with this nice Flame Dragon camo for it, too. So, yeah, if you find that pack, I'd recommend picking this up. This tank's also extremely fun. But yeah, this thing's just an overall blast. Definitely one of the tanks I recommend grabbing. Low damage per minute, but it makes up for it when you really think about it. You just slap adrenaline on it, it turns it into a 12-second reload, which is still long, but it's not that long. And in case you guys are wondering how I'm doing with my WZ-113 GFT, I have it. So sometime I'll be doing a video on it. And in case you all are wondering what I'm going to be grinding next, well, I might have already shared it. And the reason I like sharing is just because I don't have really anyone else to share with this. Yeah. Which, to be honest, is a little bit sad, but it's true. We're going with the Project Marat next. I think I said that right. You can see I've already started researching the Tier 7, the AMX-13 M27, or 24, my bad. I love the way this thing looks with this, like, triple rockets on the side of the turret. That looks so dope. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to grind next. And then after that, I'm going to finish up my Yo, and get the Yo. And then I'll go start a new line or something like that from there. But yeah, so, tell me what you guys think about the WZ-114. And, yeah, what do you guys think? Have you guys, for players who have this tank, have you guys beaten my damage record? Have you gotten, like, higher than 6,000 damage in this thing? Because if you have, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And with that being said, have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one. Adios.